Sunbelt, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Warhawks will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will be first on the attack. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack it? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw dart. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
Quick release on the RPO. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And the defense brought the blitz on third down, trying to see if they could rattle the quarterback. But how about the poise? He knew where his answer was. He didn't panic or freak out. He just went through his progressions, picked up the first.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
This
to the air, it's Morris. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's got an open man. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Graves. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Chanticleers will line it up on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give on the inside. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Morris. Get it out on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes trouble. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
And that's another shot to clear.
We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. First play of the period, 1st down here. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
The shot that clears will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Coastal! From the gun, running back gets to give. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Handoff from the gun. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the shot to clear is racing to the line in the hurry up. Back to throw, it's Morris. He makes a grab. They will score. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Using the quick game. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The shot that clears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Touchdown, shot to clear. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Under fire. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. And the shot that clears will line it up on 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already. Heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Now from inside the red zone. Finds a man in the middle. And he motors into the end zone. Cut. Quarterback on the keeper. Sweet cut there. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. As we're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now, that is a staple of the sport.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The shot that clears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Pulls and fires complete. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And how about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles?
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the shot that clears will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 20. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Goes to the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
Number 29 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner could find no... Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they always got some space. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Fights off the defender. Nice move there. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. The shot that clears have it with a 1st and goal. Looking for room, it's Simpkins. Got some room into the goal line. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Looking downfield, it's Morris. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And the... Smart move to keep it on the ground. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Give to the running back. Powers through the defender.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it.
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the shot that clears are moving quickly down the field. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Fighting, and another broken tackle. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The shot that clears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. On the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, 1st and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run.
Touchdown, shot to clear. And the give to the running back from the shotgun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run.
And the shot that clears are at the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the part each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Kidd Brewer Stadium, home to the Giant Killers, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. And Boone, North Carolina has really been excited for this matchup that we have in store. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Hinton. Turning it on. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
We know this defense loves to play a lot of zone coverage, so you're seeing this offense now attacking that. They're letting the receivers find the soft spots in the zones so they can advance the football.
They get to him as he throws. Got him downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
So for the defense, yes, you gave up the completion, but you keep rushing the passer like that, and eventually you might be able to affect the quarterback a good amount throughout the game.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. All right, guys, let's talk a little Coastal Carolina. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to...
Back to pass, it's Morris. Finds his man, it's Tucker. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Simpkins. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. The Chanticleers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. There he goes. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it from the gun. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
The give. Touchdown, Coastal! And the Chanticleers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. They'll line up for a second down play. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now on third down for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Snagged in the middle, it's Graves. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. He was doing everything. The shot that clears look to keep this drive humming. They'll give it to him again. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the shot that clears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Morris. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. From the gun, give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Tucker. Nice move. Creates some space. Got a lot of room to the right. Inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Dropping back, it's Morris. A little screen to the running back. Breaks the tackle. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. That one comes out hot down the right side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to the ground. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The shot that clears line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. They'll put that return to a stop. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the shot that clears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. The shot that clears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. And the shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Morris. Grabbed over the middle, it's Graves. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The shot that clears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Tucker. Breaks into the open. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And the shot to clear is trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, shot to clear. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got the 1st down and more. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The shot that clears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the 1st on the ground like that. We're in a...
Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense.
Touchdown, Coastal!
On the double.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Okay, ready?
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Morris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play...
We'll get it started here in overtime. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the shot to clears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Sweet cut there. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown! Go! First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Man, you play the whole game. Now it's coming down to, what, a couple of plays. It's in overtime. You're starting to move the ball closer to the opponent's end zone.
He got it in! A walk-off touchdown in overtime!
Game on the line, and they've got to be the more physical side. Great job getting blocks up front. He was able to skirt his way into the end zone, David, to win this game.
And that's why I want the ball second in OT. I know exactly what I need to go get it done. They take it down the field, run in the end zone, and end the football game.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Coke Stadium in Conway, South Carolina would appear to be a far cry from the classics, but Chaucer would be very proud of the fight that his Chanticleers will bring to the Teal. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt, as we'll see the Marshall Thundering Herd taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Ready, set. 29.
Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Unloads to the right. The short hands, it's Tucker. He's loose. Touchdown, Chanticleer. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top, the last. Turning it on. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Creates a little space. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Still on his feet at the 45. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Got it in the middle. It's Tucker. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. He's got him. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The shot that clears have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he got loose.
It's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it. How about that one running it too? Great push up front.
And the shot that clears have it in scoring position on. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Coastal. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Quick handoff. Slithers into space. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The shot that clears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Tucker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Immediately fires to the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. At the 40, there he goes. It's a seam wide open. What a play there, and he rips up a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the shot that clears are marching down the field. Gonna run it. It's Simpkins. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal. From the gun, running back on the move. He breaks a tackle. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass, it's Morris. Here comes the heat. Firing to the right, complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Off the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Hinton. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Now on 1st down from the 40. The run from the shotgun. Runs through another one. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The shot that clears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Off-play action on 1st down. Finds his man.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Got it.
And the Shanta clears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Behind his big tight end. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be first and goal.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal. Touchdown, Shanta clear. Fitted in the window for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Skips away from pressure. Gets rid of it. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
It's a big stride inside the 10. Tight coverage there. Did not stop him from making the grab. It's first and goal from the 8.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. But
he's going for the goal line. And the Chanticleers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Hard running there. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Edwards. Got enough for the first down and wants more.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
1st and 10 from their own 17. With the catch, it's Graves. There he goes. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. Got the first down and more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Chanticleers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the ground with the back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Shanta clears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Right back to the well. Shows him the stiff arm. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Finds a little space. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Coastal! Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again. Quickly complete.
Smashes through the tackle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun now, here's an inside get. Plows through the defense. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Chanticleers will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He makes the fair catch, and they'll... Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they were able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
The Chanticleers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Brings up 3rd down.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. you're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you got to think this will be a little contentious. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Buffaloes will put toe together and we'll get started. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Colorado State's offense will have the football first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollack.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Quickly to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
And the Rams line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high load. Chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
The Rams have their offense in high gear. Power football with the run. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, the ground game. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, it looked like that might be the first touchdown of the game, but what a great job by the defender, seeing the football and swatting it away.
The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. So Colorado's offense will get the ball for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
And the Buffaloes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, they're after him! And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. The end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. He'll try to pop the draw. Makes it past the marker. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And the Rams with the 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They'll give it to the back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
The Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
You just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Using his legs, it's Marshall. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Atkins. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Got room at the 35. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense in their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
The Buffaloes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Lewis wants to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Offensively, I love balance. I love when I get some big gains on the ground, now taking shots down the field, but I got to protect my QB. They did not keep him upright. He had a chance to make a play, especially after the big run play the play before. The defense was playing the run. QB couldn't get it done.
And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught over the middle. It's Atkins. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, give me some positive yards.
Snap from the gun on third down. Here's a heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the 3 ball gives us a tie. We're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Ballard Nicolosi. Just a short pass to the tight end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And the Rams can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on 2nd down?
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking down the middle. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business.
And that's a big-time play by this defense. You know when it's snowing, not only is it wet, it's freezing. Your hands are cold. You can barely feel the football. So if you can get to that football, put your head on it, or rip that thing out, a lot of times you can force some of those turnovers. Great job by the defense.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. RPO complete to open the drive. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The give to the tailback. He has the first and still on his feet. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They'll immediately call timeout. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hayden. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
We've got a good one going here in the third quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
you ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Miller. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
Brings up second down.
Offense gets set for second down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
On the run, it's Hayden. Got the first down. Looking for more. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play, it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays, and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Bucks! And that one will give him the lead.
I think it's easy to say, run the option, run the option. Well, you got to be able to see it quickly and make quick decisions. Nice job by the QB, getting the ball to his playmaker. He catches it. He can do the rest. Takes it to the house for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Used the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Here's the handoff. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And I love these offensive coaches going right back to your guy. I believe in you. Just because you fumbled doesn't mean I'm not going to give you the football.
Yeah, he's repaying the favor right now to this coaching staff as well. And doesn't it just seem like he's running with a little bit more juice? He looks like he's ticked off.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Turning it on. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Brings up second down.
The Rams in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium, and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Takes the handoff. It's Simpkins. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. Quick toss. Jukes his way for more. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. And off from the shotgun. This junior... presence felt in making the stop after a short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Chanticleers are on the move. To the air, it's Morris. Got his man. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Slippery slide, find his way in ring. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Tucker. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled. Fingers.
Well, the offense has had their all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Coverage team gets the job done. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Lost, the defense is wide open. Turns it on down the left side. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll pitch it. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Finds space on the right. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Zings it complete to the right. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there.
Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Graves. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage, even though the ball's only traveling. 3-4 yards down the field. If the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Chanticleers have this offense rolling.
Awesome job there on third down by the QB, working through his progressions.
There he goes.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, shot! Takes the handoff. It's Simpkins. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense, locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Back to throw, it's Morris. Looking to scramble. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his back in the middle. Stumbled to the ground. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. Wild offensive
A shot toward the end zone, and he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but and you want that clock to run. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got enough for the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The shot that clears will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. There's the pressure. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. Using his legs, it's Simpkins. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. You're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead.
Breaks into the open. Got enough space. Touchdown, Coastal. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Back to pass. It's Morris. Flushed out of the pocket. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got him in the open. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
He'll toss it. And they're going to put another one into the end. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Birds have always been a popular mascot for any team in sports. Perhaps it's our fascination with flight, the elegance and majesty with which they seemingly without effort glide through the air. Well, there'll be plenty of effort in this one because when two birds get together and start clawing at each other, feathers are bound to fly. What a treat to be here in what is called the prettiest little stadium in America, home to the Georgia Southern Eagles in Statesboro. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College.
On the double.
On the move, it's Edwards. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Chanticleers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the back. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
On the set.
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Makes the catch.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Chanticleers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Grab near the marker, it's Tucker. Across the 45. Flying down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the 1st option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Chanticleers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air, it's Morris. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And guys, how many 1st downs is that just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, shot.
On the set.
The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that seemed a little off at the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They're going to run it. And some room to work. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The shot that clears will have it 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Got a man. It's Edwards. Continues to fight for yards. Touchdown, Coastal. A great catch and run for 6. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. And runs through another guy. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. 1st and 10 from their own 13. Leaves it with the back. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. And the shot that clears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Morris. Pocket breaking down. Snagged in the middle, it's Graves. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Can't get him to the ground. And he's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down? Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night?
Turning it on. Running through contact. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The shot that clears are moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the gun. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running back searching for a hole. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And the Shanta clears after ripping off that huge run. Let's see if they can do it again. Give to the back. Fights off a defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. To throw, it's Morris. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Shanta clears will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up. So 1st down will open up the final period. On the ground, it's Simpkins. Powers through the defender. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he... Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there, but we're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
And the Chanticleer is getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
He's moving out of the pocket. Got his man on the right. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. They'll go to the ground. Fighting off the defender. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be
touchdown, Chanticleer. Grab this.
On the ready? Here we go.
Scanning the field, it's Morris. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game.
There he goes. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Pass interference. Offense.
A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Line gets set, first down. And they'll take a knee. A strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.